What's up? How you doing? Today we're gonna be doing a full day of wear test on a newest Dior Forever Skin Corrector. I picked out the shade 3WO. I have it underneath my eyes. We have a corrected side and a non-corrected side. We're going to wear for the whole day and then come back and regroup what we think of this Reformulated by Dior. If this is your first time passing by, I am Gigi. I love to review luxury and high-end makeup. If you love that kind of content, do go ahead and click on the red button down there that says subscribe, and also come to my Instagram because over there I do keep you posted on new makeup sales, makeup releases, all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's start. Hello you guys, how you doing? In today's video, we're going to be talking all about new Reformulated Dior Skin Corrector Concealer. This is it. I got this shade 3WO. So this is what the new packaging looks like. The older packaging had the letters going this way. I don't have that one to do a side-by-side. I used to have it in my collection and I do remember how I liked it at the time. So I'm going to be comparing to whatever I remember liking this concealer. So Dior decided to reformulate this concealer. I know from a rep from Dior, I talked to her about why they discontinued the airbrush foundation, the aerosol one, and they said because they want to be a little bit more cautious and environmental friendly in their packaging, and that includes making the brand a little bit more clean. So I'm assuming that they just wanted to change out the ingredients on the concealer to make it a little bit more clean. I went through the old concealer's ingredient, which these are them. This is a list of the old one. It has no clogging ingredients, and then when you look at the new ingredients in the concealer, we see that there is a little bit more ingredients, so the list grew a bit, and it also doesn't have any pore clogging ingredients, which is amazing. Lately I've been looking into ingredients of my makeup, and I've been trying to be a little bit more cautious on things that I put on my face because I'm dealing with hormonal acne. I don't really want to congest my pores more than they need to be. I really love full coverage, and I remember from my experience with the last one, it was not full coverage enough. So take that into account because that's what I'm going to be looking for. I'm going to be looking into coverage because they claim to be full coverage. I expect it to be full coverage. They also claim that it's going to be natural looking. So let's read on Sephora what this concealer claims to be, and it is called the Dior Skin Correct Full Coverage Concealer, retails for $49 Canadian, and it is a transfer-proof full coverage concealer that delivers up to 24 hours of wear and hydration, visibly corrects blemishes, and reduces the look of under eye circles. The coverage is meant to be full. This is a little swatch of it. This is my actual shade in the range of foundations. I'm usually 3, warm olive, warm or neutral. I'm always in the 3 number. I intended to get the same shade so that I can use it all over my face because they claim that is spot concealer. You can use it to spot conceal. And lately, if I'm rushing, I just want something for my under eyes and then spot conceal. So that was my idea. I am going to apply some like this. We're going to do only the corrector, the Dior corrector on this side. I'm going to apply it a little bit here on these blemishes, and I'm going to let it sit for just a little bit. I want to see, you know, the coverage. I'm going to give the best chance of the concealer. As I swatch this and I blended it out, you can see that it has a little bit of a glow, and I really like this color for myself. I like that. I want to let that sit here for a minute. On the other side, we're going to correct. I'm going to use my Holy Grail Bobby corrector, and I apply this directly on my dark circle lights. So I don't really correct every single day. I only do when I'm doing like a lot of makeup, you know, like face makeup and things. So I want everything to look even. So that's with the Bobbi Brown corrector. Now let's apply it on this side. I'm going to let it sit for a minute too, and I'm just going to put a few dots. It has a light scent, so let's go ahead and blend this side out. I'm using this BK Beauty concealer brush. It is 506. It is my favorite to blend out concealer. It really packs the coverage, and that's what I want for this concealer. Okay, can you see that glow? It is very glowy. I don't really like to apply glowy concealers on my blemishes, but as long as it's not going to clog my pores like this one claims that it won't, and as long as I can set it properly, then I have no issues. And I always set my under eyes no matter what, and that's what we're going to be doing today. Oh, I have an eyelash right there. Okay, so very glowy, but I like it. I like it. You can still see my dark circle, and it's creasing already a bit because it is so creamy, but I like it actually. Okay, let's blend out the other side. So this is it, corrected and non-corrected side. I do feel like my dark circles are peeking through on both sides equally. I don't feel like the corrector did anything, if any. I feel like it looks a little bit more prominent. Why don't we build up a bit? Just right there, one dot. Let's do one dot right there, and then one dot here. For everyday, this is actually perfect, but for my review purposes, we want to build it up and see if it builds up nicely and if it has good amount of coverage. This shade is actually perfect. I love that I picked out this shade. I don't want anything lighter, so that I can truly conceal my dark circles. If I want anything lighter, I would just apply a brightening powder. As said, with this sponge by Beauty Blender, I always set down my under eyes no matter what. So I'm gonna press the powder here so that it's equally dispersed all throughout the puff, and then look up and set. Okay, this is all set and done. So far, I like it. Let me finish the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, so I am back and my makeup is all completed, and this is what will look like. You can see, you could totally see that my darkness is peeking through on both sides. Not sure the lighting here is making this one worse, but I think they're equally you know, peeking through equally, if you will. But I like it. I feel like it looks very nice. It is very smoothing. I am just willing, you know, I'm interested to see how it wears throughout the day. Alright, friends, so it is 9 in the morning. I am just crossing my fingers and my kids do all behave in the evening and I'm able to come and show you. I don't want to shoot from my iPhone. I do want to come back to this camera and show you what I look like at the end. I am very excited because to me this looks very nice. I did not like the other Dior at the time, but you know, makeup changes, makeup preferences do change, so maybe this is one of those cases. Something very important that I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video when I was talking about ingredients was the wild pansy flower or extract that the prior one had, which is meant to give that smooth and moisturized feel to the concealer. This new concealer also has it, so it has the wild pansy as well, but they added iris extract, which is going to hydrate and maintain hydration of the skin. They also added nasturtium extract with revitalizing properties, and they added giado extract, chosen to contribute to the brightening and smoothing action, particularly in the eye area. I feel like this newer concealer is a little bit more skincare base, you know, and eye caring base, which I actually very much appreciate. Neither of these two concealer have any pore clogging ingredients, as I mentioned. That's something very, very good to know. So if you have rosacea, acne prone, you know, active blemishes like I have, then this is gonna be very safe for you to use, and I'm very glad to see that. I love that, again, it is pretty much an eye cream into a concealer. The prior one also was very good, very nourishing and all that then, but this one, it seems to be a little bit more hydrating. That's it, friends. I'm done talking. I'm rambling on too much. Let me see you in my final check-in in the evening. Bye. Hello, friends. So we're outside and I thought I'll do a quick check-in of my concealer. This is as good as light as we're gonna get. It is raining, and look who's back there. Hey baby, say hello. Yep, that's AJ. But anyhow, this is the concealer. This is the corrected side and the non-corrected side. If anything, I feel like I like the non-corrected a little bit better. I'm not sure. I'm not looking for huge coverage, to be honest, right now. I just looking for smoothness, you know, like longevity and everything, and it looks absolutely flawless. Like my under eyes look very, very flawless. I really like it. So far, it's been so many hours. I put it on at 9. It's 3:20. I'm picking up the kids, and this is what it looked like. So I think it's doing really good. I'm still checking in tonight. We'll talk about my, you know, just wrap up the video and my final thoughts. But yeah, I want to show you natural lighting. This is what we look like. I'll see you in my final check. Hello, my friends. I'm back, and it is 5:25 in the afternoon. This have to be it. The kids are going crazy next door, so I must go. But this is what we look like, and I did a clip outside, and these lights are a little bit deceiving. I think this is lighting too straight on my under eye. Like, it's not hitting the same way, the lighting, but I think you could tell. This is the corrected side, and this is the non-corrected side. Let me show you. The non-corrected side looks way better coverage. Everything just wore really, really good. I think it was not a good combination of the Bobbi Brown and the corrector. They didn't like each other, because this is worn out a little bit more. You can see my dark circle peeking through a little bit more than on this side, and I promise you, in natural lighting and on my mirror right here, I could tell that this side looks better. I like it, you guys. I actually really, really like it. I'm so glad I like it, because it looks so smoothing. Like, look at this. It's just absolutely flawless and smooth. It worked so nice. It's been 8.5 hours, and I think that's pretty good. By now, the concealer should be beat up. I should look very beat up. Everything that I do around here and with the kids and in and out and, you know, all the things. I love it. This is a positive review for me. I love that it has all this moisture, all the hydration, but it doesn't show. If you set it properly, it doesn't show. It looks absolutely beautiful. I forgot to mention, when I was talking about the differences of these two concealers, the newer one retails for $2 more. Same US, actually it's like $4 or $7 more Canadian. So it is way more pricier. It is $2 more, but I don't know, you guys, if you're thinking that they're going to put in more high quality ingredients, more nourishing properties into the concealer, I don't really mind paying the extra $2, right? If you're paying for luxury concealer, you're expecting really good quality, really good properties, really good skincare benefits from it. I'm happy to pay the extra $2. So for me, it's not a big issue. I really like it. Again, it's just the smoothness that I've been loving, that I think I'm very, very, very pleasantly surprised. So when it comes to the face, I think that it looks equally good. I did some spot concealing, if you remember, and it doesn't look dry. It doesn't look like it's emphasized anything more. It actually looks really good. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy with this concealer. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Have you tried this concealer? What are your thoughts on it? Do you know anything about the ingredient change? Anything that you can share is always welcome below. Thanks so much, you guys, for love and support. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.